located here in Animal Kingdom in between the Africa and Asia area. We've heard a lot of really good things about it. We've been wanting to come try it for a while. Since Goo did leave town and abandon me to go do some other fun stuff, I decided now would be the perfect time to go. I do really like the theming in here, and I will say they are owned by Landry, but you're not going to find any of the animatronics like the gorillas and stuff like you'll find at Disney Springs. It's kind of comparable to Tusker House, but I feel like it is really well done. It kind of blends with like what they have going on in Animal Kingdom really well. I will put a link to the menu in the description down below, so if you guys want to look at it, you can kind of see, like, get an idea of what they have. But they have some really good looking things. Let's see, they have wonton soup, lettuce cups, a few different kinds of lo mein. That sounds good. Seafood curry. I ended up going with the chicken tikka masala. I'm a huge fan of it. The server did recommend it, so I'm excited. I think it's going to be really good. I've also heard a lot about the burger, which is kind of weird. Anytime anybody talks to me about Yak Yeti, they always say get the burger. I did not get the burger today. But let me know in the comments if you've had the burger before, if you think we should come back and try it. Because I'm kind of curious about it. Like, more often than not, it's just a burger. But if that many people are talking about it, maybe there's something special about it. I did also notice it looks like Disney is not the only people celebrating an anniversary today. I don't know how well you can see it with the glare, but the soy sauce people are also celebrating 50 years. It's the 50th anniversary of Kiko Man or whoever makes the soy sauce. It's kind of funny. Also, they still have these celebration cups. I feel like they were supposed to be for the 50th anniversary, or maybe that was a different one, but they have them. I wonder if it's to celebrate the 50th anniversary of the soy sauce people. All right, then here we go. The food did come. This looks really good. It smells really good. This is chicken tikka masala with rice and some garlic naan. I'm excited to try this. It smells really good. I eat this all the time, but it never looks this good. This is actually really good. It has a good amount of spice without being too spicy, at least for me. I kind of like spicy things, so if you don't like spice, it might be a little bit much for you. But it has really good flavor. The chicken is cooked nicely. It has a nice tenderness to it. It comes apart really easily. The garlic naan is one of my favorite parts. It has a really good flavor to it. Not overly garlicky, but you definitely get it kind of more on the aftertaste. That food was fantastic, and I did want to give another look at the theming in here before I leave. There's that like statue with 3 heads in the center. All kinds of statues around, different things. A lot of elephants, as you can expect. And here we go. There's a giant version of the sipper they were trying to sell me. Overall, it's just extremely detailed. You can't really look anywhere without finding some theming. Gets a thumbs up from me. It is currently 7:10, meaning the park is closed. And it's completely empty here. There's not a single person. There's a couple people over there, but not a ton. But I did want to point this out before I leave. You'll see this kind of stuff mostly at Animal Kingdom. Sometimes you'll see it at Epcot. But they wrote in flowers, "Happy Birthday, Walt Disney World." Somebody changed the number. It says 47 or 41 now. It said 52 or 53 or whatever it is earlier. But that's pretty cool. You'll kind of just find this stuff around if you look hard enough. I wish we would have come to the park a little bit earlier so we could have gone over to Dino Land, which is my favorite land. They did talk more at Destination D23 last month about their plans to retheme it, I think into Encanto and Indiana Jones or something like that. If you want more information and to see some concept art, I can leave a link to our article down below in the description. But yeah, it is a little sad to me. I mean, they could have just like rethemed it or done something to keep it around, but I guess I'm open to whatever they're gonna do. We'll have to see. Maybe it'll be really good. We'll be here when it happens to show you guys. I stopped in this store on the way out, and I don't think I've seen this button-up before. This is really nice. I love Animal Kingdom button-ups. Wow. Yeah, I haven't seen that before at all. I wonder if it's new. It is $59.99, which I feel like really isn't bad for Disney button-ups. They're kind of expensive anymore. Yeah, it's got animals all over it. It says Animal Kingdom, which I love. I wonder if it has dinosaurs. That would be cool. For Dino Land, I don't see any. Lizards. That's about it. It looks like they have a whole collection of things with this pattern. Look at these pins. Look, it's the mystery pack, but it has puzzle pieces. And they all make up that mural. That's really cool. It'd be hard, it'd be frustrating, because like you can't know which piece you're gonna get, so you might just have a bunch of random puzzle pieces. But if you could get the whole puzzle, that would be pretty neat. And that is $19.99 for two pieces, 2 pins. I did also want to point out that all of the 50th medallions are gone from the gold statues here at Animal Kingdom. I think they're still working on the other parks, but if you haven't heard, they're just going to leave the gold statues here and remove any like 50th decoration or anything like that from it, and we'll just have them. You'll still be able to use them with Magic Band Plus as far as I know, and I don't know how long they'll be here, but they're not going anywhere anytime soon, I guess. There is only one proper way to leave Animal Kingdom. You don't go right, you don't go left. You go behind this rock structure right here, by these benches, but you're gonna bypass the benches just to the right of them. And over here, there's a bridge you can go on. It's a little waterfall here. That's one of the reasons I love Animal Kingdom so much. There's just like a ton of hidden gems all around like that. They just make me so happy. I mentioned earlier how they had talked about adding Encanto to Animal Kingdom. And I know this just after I think it was just after Destination D23. They added this photo op here right outside. I wonder if this is their way of saying, like, I know we've talked about retheming Dino Land before, but this time we're serious. We are adding Encanto. I don't know. We'll have to see. They do actually have a rainforest here right outside Animal Kingdom, which reminded me, I did want to tell you guys about the Landry card, because I said Yak and Yeti was owned by Landry. If you're planning on going to a Landry restaurant, I highly recommend signing up for their card in advance. I think it costs $25, but they immediately give you a $25 reward. And then you get another $25 reward on your birthday, and then you get points every time you go to get more $25 rewards. Also, when you come to the restaurant, if you don't have a reservation, if you show your card, they bump you to the top of the list, so you'll get a seat quicker. It's not always right away. I've waited like up to an hour before, but an hour instead of 3 hours, I think is a pretty good deal. Since we did have to leave Animal Kingdom, I decided to come over to Disney Springs because it is the first of the month. So that means we're definitely gonna have new Gideons, new Salt and Straw. I think there's like some new Halloween treats too. I don't know if they're here. I know they have some at the resorts and the parks. I'll have to check on that. Either way, I feel like it has been quite a while since we made it over to Disney Springs, so we're gonna kind of walk around, get some updates, try some treats, see if we find any merchandise, and just see what happens. This is hilarious. They have somebody riding a pumpkin around. I think she's playing music. Oh, that's a lot of fun. Celebrating Halloween. Well, it does look like that roaming pumpkin lady thing was one of the only new offerings here at Disney Springs for Halloween. I think there's a new milkshake at Deluxe. There's something at Amorette's, and that's it. There's not a whole lot else here. I did want to point out, though, I'm standing here by the Rainforest Cafe. And look at this, there's all kinds of scaffolding, there's walls. I think it's still open, and I think the lounge, the lava lounge is still open, but they're doing some work on it. I'll be curious to see what they do. It's probably just kind of like a refresh, like a touch-up, just make it look a little bit better. But you never know. I don't know, we'll see. And while I'm on the topic of the rainforest, if you're such a big fan of this restaurant that you need some seasonal merchandise, they do have Halloween merchandise. Happy Halloween, Rainforest Cafe, Orlando. They have this, they have shirts. I think I saw like a cup somewhere, like a Stanley cup or something. I don't see it anymore right now, maybe they're out, but they did have it. Well, I came over to Gideon's because, like I said, they do have a special cookie starting today for the month of October. If you don't know about Gideon's, you do need a virtual queue most of the time to get in, and it looks like their virtual queue is full for the night. So I guess I won't be getting any cookie. I'm not too disappointed. It's not like a brand new cookie. It's just the Frankenstein cookie that they've had before. But yeah, if you're trying to come to Gideon's on a busy weekend night, I recommend getting here probably at least 3 hours before, because oftentimes the virtual queue can be 3 hours. So if the wait is 3 hours, then I guess the line is technically full 3 hours before Gideon's closes. So yeah, try to get here like 3 hours before, just to be safe. Well, since I wasn't able to get my cookie, I did decide to walk down a little bit further just to see what was happening down here. And I just know there's summer house on the lake over here. I didn't see how far along you had to come. Look, there's walls up, there's a sign. There's all kinds of stuff. I think this is supposed to open later this year. They did also already hire people. I think they had a hiring event a couple weeks back at the NBA Experience. This is coming along nice. I'm excited for it to open. And I will say, if you're kind of curious about the summer house on the lake, there is another one, at least one other one. I think it's in Chicago. I don't know exactly what it is they have, or even if they're going to have like a similar menu to the other one here. But I'll put a link so you can kind of check it out and see what the vibe is, like what kind of restaurant it is. Salt and Straw, since they do also have a new menu. This is like fall or like Halloween themed. Okay, they have jack-o'-lantern pumpkin bread, blackberry tamales, all kinds of different flavors. Well, I think I had this one last time. It was good. It has crickets in it, but they didn't really taste like crickets. They were more just like chopped nuts. It was good. Salt and Straw they're an ice cream place based, I think, like in another state. I know there's one in California at Disneyland. But they just take kind of like unconventional flavors and make ice cream out of them. They'll have like fig and like cheese or something like that. Different flavors like that. And they end up being really good most of the time. Like 9 times out of 10, if you try one of their flavors, you'll probably like it. But since we are here and they do have the new flavors and we were denied our cookie, I think I'm gonna give some of them a try. And we'll give you guys one tip. If you go in there, they will let you try as many flavors as you want. You can just go in there and try all of them. I tried the blackberry tamale, which sounds weird, and it is the vegan flavor. I think it's like a sherbet or something, she said. It was really good. It was surprisingly good. I almost got it, but the pumpkin bread won out. I didn't even try this one. It just sounded amazing, so we're gonna give it a try right now. Oh, that one's really good. Wow. It has like a pumpkin flavor. It's not too overwhelming. It's cut through nicely by the creaminess. And then you get like some pieces of pumpkin bread in it. That has a really nice texture, a really nice flavor. Oh, I like that a lot. I'm glad I got this one. It's better than the blackberry tamale, and the blackberry tamale was really good. I might actually get that one next time. But this was delicious. I would absolutely recommend this. Before I wrap things up for the night, I think I am going to make a trip into Disney style, because there is one specific shirt I'm looking for, and I feel like this is a place that would have it. It's like a Country Bear shirt. It has like a set list, and I think it has all their names on it. So we're gonna go in and see if they have it. I'm not seeing the Country Bear shirt, but I am seeing the new Kermit the Frog collection. Look at this bucket hat. It has Kermit the Frog all over it, and it just says Kermit the Frog. How much is this? $30. They also have this green hoodie that just has a picture of Kermit like coming out of your pocket. That's pretty cool. I like that. Also, this is pretty neat. They have like this backdrop of the castle. I think this is just projections, like the skeletons on it. Because there's normally a backdrop of the castle here, and then they just add that, like seasonally, they'll add different things. With that being said, I think I am gonna be done for the night. We had a great day trying all kinds of new things, new restaurants, new snacks, seeing new merchandise, all kinds of stuff. And we will be back with even more new content once Goo gets back into town, so make sure you watch out for that. But for now, as usual, I'm not Goo, but you are you. And I do wish a Goo to each and every one of you guys. Thanks for watching. We'll see you next time.